In the last episode of the No Money, No Equipment series, we purchased a horse farm. It was a goal that we had set right from the beginning. We've been working towards this since we've moved to Riverbend Springs. It finally came to fruition. It was time for us to finally start raising horses. But after moving in, we discovered something. There's a problem on the farm. Our fences are in terrible condition. They won't hold in the horses. We're going to have to replace all of them. Not only are we going to have to replace them, but the horse barn, it's in disrepair as well. And we're going to have to replace that too. So before we can purchase any horses, we're going to have to do some remodeling around the farm. The problem is we're short cash. Lucky for us, spring has come around and there are more contracts for us to do. Our grass has grown, we've got it cut and baled, but we just purchased a new mower and that has set us back. We need even more money now than we did before. So come with me on this crazy little adventure that we call the No Money, No Equipment series, and let's find out if we will ever be able to make this a functioning horse farm. 3 months have gone by since we bought the horse farm. We've done multiple contracts. Our grass farm finally grew back, but we kind of jumped the gun because I cut this side a little too early and the yield was a bit poor. However, the new field combined with our first field has generated really well. I believe there's over 30 bales on this field, and now we got to get this stuff up. All these bales should help generate lots of money for the farm, which is good because I do believe we're going to need another tractor. I know, we already have two, but Emerald, she's having a hard time keeping up. I think we're probably going to have something that's a little larger because once we get over to the horse farm and get it remodeled, because we're going to have to rebuild the horse barn. We got to redo all the fences because the fences are all rotted out. They covered it with paint. It looks nice, but it won't hold horses. We've had to spend the last couple of months trying to make some extra money so that we can upgrade the farm. We've got to put in some new fences. We got to put in a new barn, and whenever we get to growing our crops and that sort of thing, we're going to need another tractor. We kind of need another tractor with more horsepower now, just to help Mean Green out here, because Emerald, like I said, just can't quite keep up. With the added expense of another tractor, which our credit's good enough, we should be able to get it financed. And the dealership does have a tractor that's on sale that won't break the bank. It's not as expensive as Mean Green, but still not going to be cheap. It's going to hurt the finances a bit. But I do believe, you know what? Let me check the log real quick. Look in the glove box here. We still have 3 months left to pay on this tractor. $47,000. If we finance the other one, we can probably wait until next month. It should still be on hand if we wait until next month. Hopefully it's still on sale next month. If it's not, maybe something else will come up, because we're gonna need it. We need to go ahead and get it financed before we start working fields on the horse farm, because we'll need support. We're gonna need to be able to afford a harvester. That's just added expense. You know, it's one thing to have a horse farm. It's a whole nother when you got to remodel the horse farm. That's a little unfortunate for us. It's a dream, and we're going to make it happen. I can feel it. We don't have to worry about a deadline anymore, because we did manage to get it before the farmer sold it, and that was a good thing. I certainly need somewhere else to store these bales, though. Right here in the road is kind of the best place I have at the moment. So I'll just continue to pile these up here, and we will get back with you as soon as we're done, so we can check our finances and see if we're able to go ahead and start remodeling the horse farm. I think we might be able to go ahead and stick the barn in. I'm not real sure, but I just kind of need to look and see if going ahead and remodeling the horse farm, or if the other tractor is going to be a better choice. I'm not real sure just yet. Not real sure. Hey guys, if you've made it this far, I'd just like to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the content, drop us a like and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think so far and where you'd like to see the series go. Anyhow, let's get back to the episode. Oh, we got all our bales up off of the field. We just got to drop these off so they can sit and ferment. And now we can head over to the dealership and see if it's something we can do as far as getting a new tractor. I think that might be the better way to go because between doing contracts and having work to do here on the farm, Emerald's just not able to keep up quite as well as she used to. She's still got her uses, but the work is getting to be a little bit heavier for her, so she's starting to struggle. So we're just going to have to find something we can do to help her out, and I believe that's going to be in the form of another tractor. Since we only have 3 more months to go on this tractor, I think we're going to go from having the $23,000 a month payment. I think we can finance the other one for around $13,000, so it'll put us at $36,000 a month. The contracts we've been working, we've been able to make roughly between $60,000 and $70,000 a month. But now that the that springtime has rolled around and there's a little more going on the other farms, there should be more contracts to do, and we should be able to make more than enough money, hopefully, so that we can remodel the horse farm and afford the tractor. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I mean, time will tell, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. So that's kind of it's kind of what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to head to the dealership and see what we can get worked out. We managed to actually secure a few baling contracts that are pretty lucrative once we got up here to the dealership. As you can see, we've got a worker we've hired and they're on their way to the field. So that's really good. That's some extra money that's going to help us with our financing on this new tractor. Let's go talk to them inside. So they've got this 190 horsepower. I think we'd like to change the tires. If we could go with some narrows, that could help us out down the road. But this has got 190 horsepower. I've talked to them about the financing. If we can finance this for 6 months, it's $13,500 a month. That does add to what we owe already, and it kind of cuts down what we have in the bank by about, well, it's going to cut it down by $13,000. We still have a large portion of our cash. We just have to make sure that we're making more than the roughly $35,000 a month because we don't want to miss a payment. Missing a payment ends up causing our expenses to compound, and it'll increase what we owe by 5%. With a 2% interest rate, this is a really good deal. Pays to have good credit. So I think we'll do this. I think this is going to be good for the farm. Yeah, I think this is going to be good for the farm. It's going to help us get a little closer to our remodel a little sooner. We need to make a little more money. We probably need to make roughly another $70,000. That way we make sure we have money in the bank so that we can cover our payments, and we have money so that we can remodel. Wow, I was looking at how gorgeous that tractor is. You know, they really do a great job of fixing these things up. They get them all repainted and everything. I mean, we did get it brand new tires. This is this is pretty awesome. Look at this thing. Oh, Massey Ferguson 7S. Let's hop inside. Have a look-see. Look at that. Look at that, man. This is not. Look at the roof. That's what I'm talking about. We probably should ask a front loader attachment for this. Help Emerald out a little bit more. I suppose we better get this on back to the farm and see what kind of work we can do. Get this get this going. We'll go check in on the guys doing the contracts and see how they're holding up over there. And hopefully they're getting all those bales wrapped up because those are some pretty large contracts and it may take a while. We'll see you there or somewhere around about. I'm not sure exactly where I'll see you next, but I'll see you. Well, it looks like they're just taking a break up here. That's okay. We can go ahead and stop and see, make sure everything's okay on our way to the farm here, and then we'll head on back. Maybe we'll come back over here in the pickup just to check on them again. In the meantime, we'll see you in a bit. So great news. I think. Well, kind of good and bad. I got a phone call from David and from Katie, and first call came from David, and he asked if we could go ahead and transport his bales for sale for him because he's not well and isn't able to. Well, the word got around and Katie found out, and she asked if we could do the same thing, and they both said they'd pay us a little to deliver those bales. So not only are we getting paid for the contracts, we're going to get paid for delivering. So it's kind of good news, bad news. David's not feeling well, but it's good for us. So we're going to pick up the truck And looks like the worker has already finished this field over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get some bales picked up, take them to the market for sale. I guess we'll see where we can get the best price for David and Katie, and we'll take them there. And looks like yeah, looks like our worker's over in the field there, getting some more work done. Got the roller out. It's a good way to save money on fertilizer. If you got grass fields, you can just have them roll it and get that free fertilizer. That's what I do. Saves me tons of money. Let's go get the truck and go get some bales. Well, we got Katie's bales all loaded up. We still got to go back and get David's. We're here at the farmer's market. It's where they're selling, well, actually, they're selling a little better over at the animal dealer. But we got to get across the river for that. We can take David's over there because he's on the other side of the river. Katie's, we're just going to come here because it's only $1 less. It looks like Katie skipped out on us. We didn't get a dime. Hopefully David doesn't do the same thing to us. Well, we've managed to get a little bit of good news. We got a call from David, or not David, but from Katie, as she said, you know, we didn't get our payment from Katie for delivering the bales that we delivered for her, and she said that she sent her money over to David just to make it simpler for us so we could pick it all up in one place. So let's see how much we're going to get from David and Katie. Well, apparently not a dime. I guess that's just going to have to be okay because they did pay us for the contract. Maybe they must have put the price in the contract for the delivery when they paid us on that. So maybe we just got paid in advance. We'll just have to check. It feels kind of low down whenever you're not receiving a payment when you deliver. But hey, I gotta look at my finances and see. I'm sure everything is on the up and up. I've done lots of business and contracts with Katie and David before, and they never steered us wrong in the past. So I'm sure it's fine. Sure, it's fine, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course it is. Of course, we got a rock contract we need to get to, so we'll have to check the finances later and see if it's there. But I do believe once we get through with this rock contract, we will have enough money to be able to put in the barn and possibly put up one of the fences. I don't know if we'll have enough left over for horses, but I think we'll certainly have enough to be able to get at least one of the barns put in. Well, we got the rock contract complete. Now we just gotta get on back to the horse farm and start remodeling. Gotta tear one down and build a new one up. Can't wait to show you guys the new barn. And well, we're not gonna do anything special, honestly. We're going to build one just like what we had before. We're not gonna change the style of barn. Kind of like that barn. We just gotta put a new one up, put better fences so that the horses won't get out. We're gonna head over there and start tearing it down. See if we can't build us a new barn. Let's go. Well, we've managed to get the barn tore down and the fences taken out for the horse barn here. We're still gonna have this over here. We're gonna have to do, but for now we've got this done. So now it's time for us to get started building the new one. Well, with the money we saved from recycling some of the fence posts and that sort of thing, stuff that was salvageable, we were actually able to put up another fence on the other side. But that has left us really hurting for cash. We're gonna have to hopefully find some more work, and I believe we're probably gonna bring our little Kubota, the one we had. This is the one we had over at the warehouse. I believe we're probably just going to bring it back over to the farm, and we'll use it at the greenhouses instead of using the front loader on Emerald, because this thing is just really handy, and I don't think we need it at the warehouse anymore now that we have that second house built over there. We'll come pick this up with the trailer, and we'll take it over there so we can use it for the greenhouses. But we've got our horse fences. The barns have been remodeled. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to paint them because this was a treated wood. It's like a creosote or whatever on it. Doesn't take paint so well. But we can hold horses. I think in total we can put somewhere around 27 horses out here in the pastures. So that's what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna do. We just got to get some more money. So let's get some things organized. Let's go check the greenhouse. See if we got some stuff that we can take to market, and see what we can do. Maybe we'll pick up a contract. Who knows? Who knows? That's where we're at. We got our fences. We're getting there. We're gonna have a horse farm. It's pretty exciting. I haven't really decided. Do I want to raise horses and try to sell them, or do we just want to have them here to ride and just be pretty, running around in the fields? I don't know. I'm kind of excited about seeing a bunch of horses running around, though. That's going to be pretty cool. I thought about putting some in this area too, but I didn't really want to take this fence down. I wanted to keep some of this white picket fence, so I'm not gonna just have the entire front yard of all horses, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. So yeah. I just, like I said, I just wanted to keep the white fence. So let's go get our truck and get this back over to the Integrity Farm. We finally made it back over to the farm with our little front loader, and it looks like we have a few pallets over here we can get loaded up. Not much, but it's better than nothing. I mean, we've got $3,500. We're halfway through the day, and we gotta have at least $36,000 in the bank, or we're gonna default on our payments, and that's not good. So let's get this stuff loaded up and get this sold at least, and then see if we can find us a contractor too. I mean, probably gonna have to jump on some wood transports or something. I mean, yeesh. got it all loaded up. I guess we will go sell it. Um, Probably just take this on over to the farmer's market. It's probably going to have good prices anywhere else. So we got a little bit of everything in here. A little kimchi, some spring onions, chili peppers, garlic, Napa cabbage. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Uh, we're selling off, basically we're just selling off whatever extra ingredients we have that won't make the kimchi. It seems to fetch a pretty decent price, and then, well, we just get this other stuff kind of as a bonus. So let's see how much money we can make. Kind of need another $33,000. I think we can do it. I certainly don't want to default on our payments. That just makes our stuff cost more. 11 grand. Oh man, that's super helpful. That's just from the greenhouse. I mean, it's only halfway through the day, so I mean, we could have some more pop out uh, if we're lucky. We'll have to check later to see if any of the produce is ready, or any of the kimchi or anything is ready. Oh, stay on my side of the road. But until then, let's go find us a good contract we can get ourselves into. Hopefully, hopefully David's not feeling any better, so that we can do some work around his farm for him, because we could definitely use the work, especially when we got payments as large as we do, and we may have to we may have to sell some of this equipment that we got around the farm. We've got a bunch of things laying around here that we're not really using anymore because of some of the upgrades that we've had come along. So yeah, maybe that'll be something that we can do to maybe take care of some of the expenses that we have. Like, let's see, this cultivator, it's a deep cultivator. We don't have to plow, at least not right now. I mean, we could get rid of this if we really needed to. I mean, the fields, I mean, that we have right now, there's no need to plant them anymore. They're set, they'll grow, and we don't have to worry about it. It looks almost ready. It's not quite ready. I changed out this seed. I had that. I was using a 1.6 seed, and I upgraded it to a 1.7 seed. And this 1.7 seed grows a little slower. It gets a little thicker, and it looks like it's ready. It's not. You really got to wait on it until it gets a little taller. So, yeah, that's not ready. It says it's ready. It's not ready. But now, as far as this equipment, like this Bale grab, well, yeah, I could probably get rid of the Bale grab because we got the auto load trailer, and this wrapper, I don't need it because we've got the Bale trailer, or the baler that will wrap. So we could get rid of both of those. This is the new mower that we got for the back to go along with the front for the the butterfly. That's what we used to cut the field earlier. This mulcher, honestly, we could probably let the mulcher go. So that's a couple of things that we could get rid of, and we got the roller over here. This roller. Now this is a seedbed roller, and we don't really have the use for a seedbed roller, but we do have the use for this other one, this grassland roller. This one we roll the crops with after every cut, because whenever we roll it with this one, it gives us a fertilizer state on our field. So we haven't had to throw down any fertilizer whatsoever because of that roller. I mean, that thing has paid for itself many times over. But a lot of this other equipment, we could clean up the yard and get rid of. I mean, even the cultivator, we could get rid of the cultivator. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do a yard cleanup and get rid of some of these things that we don't need. Like the front loader on Emerald. So let's go grab our trailer and get it loaded up. I think that's probably what we should do. Matter of fact, that weight might be able to go too. Yep. Let's go see what we can make selling this stuff. Oh, It took a little while, but I did manage to get everything over here that I don't think we have a use for anymore, or at least not right now. I mean, yeah, this cultivator, it would be handy later, but we don't really have any crops that we need to cultivate for. We don't have any seed beds that we need to roll. We don't have any bales that we need to pick up. Even this little red trailer, which I really hate to separate with this thing, because we've had this since the very beginning. We started with the pickup truck and this trailer, and it would be kind of nice to have this trailer when we finally do have a field that we can harvest. But I think we're just going to go ahead. We're going to let it go. Um, I hate to see it go, but let's see how much money we can make. It was painful to see the little red trailer go, but we made $80,651 off of selling those items, which means we are suddenly back in the good, which is really great. I mean, really great. Matter of fact, we borrowed this trailer, so I guess we'll give it back to David, seeing as we don't really need it anymore. I don't. We used it to move some equipment, but other than that, I think we're pretty well done with this too. Everything that we have left back at the farm are pretty well things that we'll use that we need. I know it's like, well, do we really need 3 tractors? Probably not right now. But this tractor and Mean Green are probably the backbone of what we got going on at the moment. Emerald could go. Emerald could go. But I just can't bring myself to let Emerald go. So we're just gonna hang on to her. She's just too awesome of a tractor. But I guess we're gonna have to run in here and see what we can find. Maybe we can find us a pretty good contract. Maybe they've got something in here that'll be pretty decent, because we need roughly $36,000 for our payment. I'm pretty sure $50,000 is probably more than enough to get some horses, but let's see if we can't pad that out just a little bit, just to make sure, because we don't have any hay or anything that we can feed them with. Not now. It's going to be a few months before the hay is going to be ready. You see, we're going to have to get us a tedder to make the hay, and we're going to have a windrow. So it's probably a good idea that we get rid of that stuff. As for now, let's just see what we can do, and we'll maybe just buy a few bales. We've got the little flatbed trailer. We can haul the bales on that, so we'll be fine. But yeah, I think that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go check out and see if there's any, if these guys know if anybody's got any contracts or anything. Well, we managed to find a few contracts. We got a fertilizing contract and a hoeing contract. We just not sure if they hadn't been drinking or not. We also got us a couple of workers while we're in there. We made a few phone calls, got a couple of people that we normally help out, and found out that they got a baler around back that they'll let us have on sale. Can probably take that thing and fix it up, sell it at the auction, and maybe make us a little more money along with the contracts. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're gonna go around there and check it out. They got me concerned. They were driving all funny. We're gonna go around back and we're gonna check this thing out and see if it's gonna be worth an investment. Yep, there it is. That's the baler they were telling me about. Sitting around back here. It's a C441R John Deere. I believe this one will only do like a 125 bale. It's got a little Ronnie wrap loaded up in it. Not that we're going to use it, but I mean, I think we can probably fix this up. I mean, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape already, so we could probably make us a nice penny off of this one. So yeah, we'll go make a deal with these guys, and we'll take this back to the house and then fix it up and sell it at the auction. think that's probably what we'll do. Let's go make us a deal. All right. Well, it's a done deal. It's all ours now. So let's go hook it to the Massey and get it back to the farm so we can start working on this thing. You know, make us a little money off of it at the auction. Hopefully this works out. I'd hate to have just spent over $50,000 on a worthless baler that we can't sell. You never know. You never know. But I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. We'll take it back to the farm and fix it up and make us a little money. Welcome back to Tegrity Farms. It's yeah, hey, look at this. Looking all cleaned up out here. Got all that junk everywhere. Oh, let's just pull this around here by the pickup. That's where we got our tools. And we'll see if we can do a little work to this thing. See if we can get it running, and if we can, we'll take this rascal right on back to the auction. Sell it. Well, we did everything we could do to it. Let's see if let's go fire up the tractor and see if we can get it to turn on. And if this thing will run, we are in business. Oh, there it goes. Pickup goes down, pickup comes up. Oh yeah, we are in business. It's not turning off. Just a second. Give it a good whack right here. Now let's try it. Ah, there we go. All right. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. We maybe run this thing by a paint booth and spiff it up a little bit. It's got a couple of scuffs and scratches. That'll help it draw a little better price at the auction, and see if we can't make our money back. Heck yeah, this was a great idea. I mean, it was just a little tiny thing that was wrong with it. It was nothing even big. Just a little bit of wiring issue. Nothing major. Sometimes you find sweet deals, sometimes you don't. But I think this is going to turn out to be a pretty sweet deal. I believe we should be able to get over $60,000 for this thing, and we paid $54,000 for it. So yeah, this is good. Yeah, we'll take it by the paint booth, and then we'll run over to the auction. We'll see you guys over at the auction. We just got it back from the paint booth, and it cost us over $12,000 to get it painted. I was not expecting that. I guess there's a lot of taping involved on a baler. I don't know, but yeah, we definitely got a lot of money sunk into this thing now, and I really hope that we can get our money back for it. So let's just go ahead and send it on to the auction, and let's see what we get. Well, there you have it, $79,289. Yeah, I'd say that after paying $54,000 for the baler and another $12,000 for having it repainted, we ended up with what, $66,000 in there. And as far as the repairs go, we did the repairs ourselves, and parts. I don't remember exactly how much the parts were, but we probably had maybe $2,000 or $3,000. I mean, we had to fix some wiring that was more fixing a harness. So yeah, we had that. We made roughly, oh, maybe 10 grand off of that deal. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Have to keep our eyes out for something like that again. Right now we got $90,000. Let's get the Massey back to the farm, and then I think it might be time for us to go buy some horses. Well, we finally did it. We finally got us some horses. We got us a pasture full of horses, and I think that one's, yep, gonna stick its head through the window. We got us a pasture full of horses. This is it's pretty awesome. We just got us a little mix of everything. Didn't really know what to get, so we just got us a little bit of everything. And I don't know how long it takes for horses to breed. I just know that they like oats and they like hay, and we don't have either one of them. Matter of fact, we got to get them some water too. Yeah, I guess it's good that we sold all that stuff. We got a few contracts that are underway right now. We're going to have to go, and we're going to have to get us a water tank. We're going to have to get us some hay and hold these guys over until our grass is ready. But in the meantime, I do believe that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one. Oh, hey, you know what? Don't forget to come by and hang out with us in our live stream on Sunday. And if that's going to do it, that's going to be it. We will see you guys in the next episode.